Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the new Lucio card to review. We're taking a look at a card who is 6'2", medium-high work rates, right-footed, 3-star skills with a 4-star weak foot. For the most part, guys, when it comes to Lucio's card, he does look like a full meta monster, right? The reason being for this is because, you know, a lot of the pro players and stuff have been using Lucio on their team to pretty much compensate for the meta of the game being super park the bus oriented, counter oriented, right? So with this card in game, player traits wise, he has the power free kick traits, power header traits. We are going to be using him on the shadow chemistry style, because with this card on the shadow chemistry style, he turns into a lengthy, or not turns into, he is base lengthy on a shadow, which again, people keep saying that it's been nerfed. It hasn't been nerfed. Explosive and controlled players have just been significantly increased when it comes to their pace capabilities. But with Lucio, I still feel like he's going to be an absolute monster, because lengthy cards at an 89 acceleration, 93 for sprint speed is going to be very helpful to work with. The only types of attacking plays that you have to be mindful of when it comes to these cards is obviously that initial acceleration if he's close to the attackers, right? If they get that initial acceleration on him, he's probably going to get dusted, right? So that's going to be the thing in general for the meta of this game right now. Obviously, you have to be very mindful of those things, right? Now, shooting capabilities, the card actually has 87 shot power, so I think that's mainly for heading capabilities, right? So if you take a look at the traits that he has in game, because he has the power header trait, if you do a corner kick and you actually go for a header, he could actually potentially, you know, score those opportunities. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't really go for corners myself. I always pass it short for the most part, because they kind of seem like random if I'm not like specifically doing like the one choice animation thing where like I choose the one card and I roam around with him inside the 18. So yeah, I usually just pass it short, right? The main thing that we're going to be testing out with him when it comes to heading is obviously like the clearances and stuff, because him being a 6'2" player with a high and average body type, as you guys know, for defensive cards, that is a fantastic cutoff, right? He's a taller player. He works really well with the physical capabilities on the card too, so you don't necessarily have to improve those things. Dribbling on the card as a center back looks like it's in a very good area, because again, the main purpose of using these cards in your team is to be as good as possible defensively, right? So on the ball, it could potentially be a little bit shaky, but it's a defender, so no big deal there. The off-the-ball stuff definitely looks like it could be very good for him. Defensive stats is essentially perfect with the shadow chemistry style, which is absolutely incredible. And then for physical capabilities, the card has really good physical stats, right? He's got 90 aggression, 92 for strength, and then 88 for stamina, 87 for jumping, which is great. You could potentially give him the anchor chemistry style on the card, which I would probably recommend maybe before the patch, but after the patch, you're going to want the pace. Trust me, you're going to want the pace on these cards. It's going to be very important for the most part, but it's something that you could do. You could give him the anchor, but you guys know, man, pace, very relevant nowadays. So you want to be able to work with that on the lengthy as much as possible for those long distance runs. So yeah, we'll be using him mainly in the center back position next to the Kohler card, because we're also reviewing him as well. And yeah, we'll see how he plays in game. Hopefully he is a beast. Thank you, Lucio.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. The starting lineup for Vampires. Alisson begins in goal. Kyle Walker plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. And in attack today, Cristiano Ronaldo plays with Diego Forlan.
Well done, Lucio. Near that defensive play.
Leao, untidy on the ball.
Make it work, make it work.
Forlan. This is Salah. No Salah. And nicely struck.
I literally had to switch from Frimpong there. Like, he actually feels useless in that fullback position. Definitely should be able to collect those. Challenge there, Lucio. The challenge in. Oh, that's dumb.
Ronaldo. Forlan.
Oh, we're still good though.
Given away again.
Oh, get this challenge again. Oh. Now he's out of position. This is what drives me nuts. almost concede because of that. You know, like I get a double challenge. He's out of position, EA. Like, you got to give me the ball there.
Getting the ball forward. In position to give them the lead.
I don't even know what that finish was.
Well, not hard to read that pass. Ronaldo.
Nice, Lucio. Use your body there.
There will be 1 minute added on at the end. And Neymar.
Let's go, Lucio.
Pressure. Oh, he saved it.
We won on the penalty shootout. Let's go. Nice.
Benassa. Theo Hernandez now. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. And it all counts for
Nicely done, Lucio.
And it's Gabriel Jesus.
I'm pretty sure he deflected that, no?
They've long
No way.
Well, the stats tell you everything. They've lacked invention. They've lacked creativity.
Now we're good. We're good. We're good. Don't worry. Lucio's got it.
Often enough. And that's why they're behind in this game.
on advantage with them. Referee says play
That's
on.
where the weak foot's nice to have.
Might be ideal for the counter. Cole, and he's made headway.
Great goal.
Down to the good now, and
Let's go, Cole.
buffer.
A little bit of emphasis there, but we got it going.
Federico Chiesa. Can he get one back? Oh no!
If I conceded that, that's just FIFA in a nutshell right there. Get a 2-goal lead and then concede off a kickoff off garbage. That would have been horrible.
Into the final 20 minutes. Leao.
Yeah, it's worth slowing down there. The header. There we go.
Walker. On to Chiesa. And he takes it
Good block.
the ball back high up the pitch. Can he play it in?
Nice. Nice, Lucio. That's AI right there. Manual defending rewarded there.
Look as though they had attacking momentum, but not so.
Nah. That's the thing, man. That weak foot. Oof.
Did well to
Try to block that area there at Lucio, but nothing.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, you need full meta defenders, my boys. Full meta.
Ball won by Carvalho. And teammates around him.
All AI there.
Chiesa.
Ah, bro. You got Lucio. Lucio.
Chiesa. And on to Al Owairan. Return to Chiesa.
Nah, bro. Full meta defender, bro. Full meta defender, my guy. Lucio's the beast.
Today, Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Jurgen Kohler plays alongside Lucio.
Nice, Lucio.
in defense. This looks promising from the Nutters. How far
You're gonna see my reaction like every time with those runs. Like, oh god, here we go.
Effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Full meta.
Nkunku. Alphonso Davies. Davies.
Go, Lucio.
Defending as well. They need to get tighter here,
I'm all about that pace. About that pace. No trouble.
but stout defending when it mattered. Plenty of room in the wide area.
I'm all about that pace. About that pace.
Defending. John Buchanan.
Oh, that's him. He literally magnetized to that. That was crazy. All AI there, Lucio.
But really sticking to their task defensively.
Lucio again.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, disappointing end to the move.
Yeah, you guys want to be able to counter this meta as much as possible? Get Lucio. Like, seriously. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the Lucio card. I could see why a lot of the pro players say that he's their favorite card. It's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious. He's 100% full meta. Even right now, with the patch being added to the game, you know, making lengthy players like not as good as they were before in regards to controlled and explosives being, you know, obviously buffed. He's still fantastic. He's very, very good. You know, I always told people every time I did like the gameplay analysis videos, right? I'm like, guys, with your defenders, if you have to spend 3 million coins each to avoid the meta in this game as much as possible, then do it, because it's going to be a very big influence for how your team performs in general. This guy is the purest definition of it, right? Once I gave him the shadow chemistry style, right, it was incredibly noticeable how good he was. He only got dusted by Salah in that one opportunity because, like I said, when you're close to the player and you're kind of like in front of them more than behind them, like they're gonna dust you for those like short distance runs, right? But it's those long distance runs that I was chasing after people that it was super noticeable how full meta he actually was, right? When you give this card the shadow chemistry style to boost his pace to be at an 89 acceleration, 93 for sprint speed, while working with that lengthy for those long distance runs, it's incredibly noticeable in game, right? Defensive stats, being close to perfect, also noticeable. He does a lot of possession-based challenges for the most part, because the challenges in this game sometimes for manual challenges is weird in general, right? Not every player is gonna be perfect, but for the most part, he did a very good job at doing those challenges. Physical presence was fantastic because it's working with the lengthy accelerates while working with the pace being really high too. So all of that very noticeable in game too. So generally speaking, it's not even a comparison to look at him and other center backs in the game, because he is one of the best center backs in the game. It's just a matter of what type of chemistry links you're going to be working with. With these cards, you can just put them in the squad, no problem. But it's helpful if you are building some sort of like Bundesliga team in the future, right? For those chemistry links and whatnot. So a fantastic card, full meta for a reason, very obvious in game how good he actually is. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video today, and I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.